Hi guys, this is Karl. We will be playing Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls today on a non-seasonal account. This is my level 70 Barbarian Kharn with 656 Paragon levels. We'll be playing Torment XI today, and we're actually going to be trying out some greater rifts because Kharn isn't actually sufficiently geared yet for my liking. We're basically going to be taking him out and hopefully get some gem upgrades for him. So let's go. Now, for those of you who are actually people who have been to my channel before, you may have noticed that this is the first time in a long time that I've actually spoken to you. This is because yesterday I have actually purchased a Blue Yeti microphone. It's all set up now, and this is almost a test of sorts for me to see how it actually works in terms of the audio levels and whether or not I will need to put an additional audio track over my videos with Audacity, or whether it's fine to just keep this capturing the audio in Shadowplay in addition to the gameplay footage. Hopefully this works out fine, and if it does work out fine, then in future videos I should be able to do some other cool stuff with you, such as unboxings, as I've also purchased a camera arm to actually mount my webcam on, which will allow me to do some desk work. And also maybe even some vlogs in the future. Let's see how see what people think, and if people are happy to see that type of stuff on the channel, I'll be more than happy to display it. So as a lot of people who play Diablo are aware, greater rifts are actually timed to 15 minutes. So my objective in this is to basically clear this rift as quick as possible. There is a leaderboard for these things, so they are timed, and basically my objective here is to clear through all the trash, clear it up till the bar gets to the top, at which point I will be able to summon the Rift Guardian, kill him, and all of the loot that I would normally get during the course of one of these rifts, which you've probably noticed not a lot of stuff is dropping right now, but the stuff that normally sort of shows up from these will basically all appear at the end. And provided I finish within the 15 minutes, then I will get a nice piece of goodies. Normally a gem upgrade or something along those lines. And because I've actually paid a little extra in the way of gold, this is an empowered rift, so once the rift has actually been cleared, I should, theoretically, get more upgrades than I normally would in the event that I didn't complete it, or if I didn't actually empower it. So we shall see how this goes. Already I've died a couple of times, which is not the most ideal start, but that was probably due to my own mistakes. Right, so we've picked up a power pylon here, which will increase the damage I'm dealing by 400%. And let's keep going here. There are a lot of mobs around here, just thin the packs out a bit. The main mechanic of this character is the charge. As you can see, it's on the left click button is my Furious Charge, and the Furious Charge actually develops more attack power for my right click ability, which is the Ancient Spear. I've got the Boulder Toss rune, so you're probably wondering why something called Ancient Spear isn't actually lobbing a spear. Well, because I'm using the Boulder Toss rune, it replaces the Ancient Spear with a giant rock that, as you can see from the increasingly large numbers that it's throwing out, has quite a nasty damage spike to it. Part of this damage spike is brought back by the extra buffs I've got from some of my gear. I'll go over some of my gear a little later, probably before the next rift, and then I can actually show you essentially what's going on with that. And my character's taking a bit of a pounding from those early deaths, so his gear is a bit trashed at the moment. I'm hoping that if I can keep the speed up, that I can actually get time to go and get it fixed. Because I can't actually, as part of the Greater Rift Challenge, you can't actually change your gear in this. Not mid rift anyway. you are actually required to keep the same gear through the course of the rift, and then you can change it once the rift's been completed. Let's keep going. Some more beasts here. Channeling pylon, which actually removes the cooldowns on this stuff. Fire chains are nasty. I should stay away from those, and I should stay away from the frozen. There are some nasty combinations you can get with some of these prefixes on some of the monsters. Like anything with molten or fire chains or frozen, you need to be very careful of, especially in the higher difficulty levels. There are some pieces of equipment you can get that can grant you some kind of immunity to the to some of the prefixes, but as it stands, I don't have any of those right now, so it's kind of necessary that I stay away from them. That's helped. As you can see, I'm picking up some of these purple orbs. For those people who haven't played Critters before, that's a nice thing that the elite monsters, the blues and the yellows, tend to drop. When they drop, they actually grant an additional buff to the time. So when I'm essentially going through the rift, the more of these other things I can kill, the more damaging they can get, and the time bar actually increases at a greater level when I'm using whenever I kill one of these champions. Now that wasn't pleasant because I've gone and taken the wrong way, so ended up outside of the rift. I think that's what I get from him doing basically stream of consciousness stuff like this. Basically trying to explain everything as I'm doing it, and sometimes I just don't pay attention to the direction I'm going. But that's fine, I've got plenty of time left. There's the exit to the next floor anyway. You probably do kind of some more guys here. There we go. There we are. By using the charge, I can basically spike things up with the charge and then throw a rock, and it does some more damage. Right. Of course, the good thing about charge builds is you got to try and get your guys in a pack, because the more things are packed up, the more damage they will do. Oh, that's a big guy. Now, these kinds of monsters are great because, I mean, they're Act 1 monsters, so they don't do a hell of a lot of damage. But in large numbers, they can do, so you've got to be careful. But when they're also in large numbers, they can also be easily sort of grouped together and then all dropped on. There's a conduit pylon there. This gives me a bit more damage from the lightning, basically, as it pulses around. Well, this guy's a molten and fire chains, it looks like, so yeah, you gotta keep your eye out on those. Oh! And try not to walk into the explosions like that. Yeah, that was stupid of me, but that being said, I'm still fairly good for time, so I should theoretically be okay. There's a blue character. These guys are frozen, so they do those little mini frozen pulses that can come around, so you gotta watch out for them. Right, see, my gear's broken, but I can jump to town right now because I have enough time, so I'll go and get this gear fixed. 87,000, and then jump back in. There is the door to the next floor, so I'll take that. Oh, the spiders.
Not enough fuel.
So as you see, the percentage has now gone up to 97, so that's basically telling you, yeah, the summoning of the Rift Guardian is imminent. Now remember, I've done a lot of killing and stuff here. Ah, there he is. And it is Ember, who is a Morlu, basically a giant Morlu, and has its own set of cooldowns and whatever. Now what I can do here is basically keep Furious charging him, and which will basically increase my damage that I could potentially do with Boulder Toss. So by doing that, I can hit him and do a really nice one shot like that. So there's a fair bit of legendary stuff that's appeared. There's another Ramladni's gift. So
I would attempt to improve the clarity of one of their gems. If you have a gem of sufficient quality, I can try to do this for you as well, champion. You have a gem?
Yes, I do have a gem actually. So what are we going to try to upgrade? The Boon of the Hoarder can't be upgraded anymore. It's done at rank 50. But what we can do, we can use one of our other gems. Now by increasing the level of one of these other gems, this could actually help us a lot, because these extra gems, when they're actually upgraded, can do a fair bit of help to us. For example, this Bane of the Stricken, every attack we make against an enemy increases the damage it takes for our attack by 1.33% and gives us 25% increased damage against bosses and Rift Guardians. That's a really handy gem to have in something like this, so I'm going to actually try and upgrade that a bit more. As you can see, it's rank 53, 60% chance of upgrading it, and it's giving me an additional upgrade chance. So we're going to try that and see what happens now. The upgrade succeeded, and as you can see, the buff has now gone up to 1.34%. Now the good thing about these gems is that they don't have any fixed rank. You can just keep piling them up and piling them up, which helps a great deal when it comes to these sort of things. And all 4 upgrades succeeded, so it's now at 1.37% and rank 57. As you can see, there's a few other little legendaries we picked up here as well, so I'm going to take a look at those as well to see what we got from there. So I will actually teleport out to the Rift. I think everything we've possibly been able to do has been done now. So we go and talk to Auric now, and he should close the Rift and give us our experience. And there's a level there. So now Paragon 657. That'll be because of the 2 billion experience I got for that. That's quite a spike, and the 6 million gold as well. And I completed level 55 in 929.916. So yeah, it's fast, but it's not anywhere near my fastest time for that rank. So let's just put the gems away a second. Scrap the blues. And then go to the Book of Cain to identify all this stuff to see what we got. So we got a Ramladni's gift. Band of Hollow Whispers, which is a ancient legendary ring, which is quite impressive. We have the Immortal King's Irons, Arthur's Spark of Life, Skular's Salvation, of which we already have a legendary set equipped, and Hack, which is a legendary axe. So the first thing we want to do is we want to put the Ramladni's away. Now I've got 2 of these already, so I'm going to throw the third one in too. Now what I'm going to do here is, as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff here. I'm probably going to get rid of everything but the Ancient Spark of Life, but the Band of Hollow Whispers, because it's an ancient. These I will trash, I think, because I need some Forgotten Souls as well. So I'll just put them in. I love the cool feature that they put in this Diablo patch that basically allows you to keep all your crafting items in their own pane. It saves a hell of a lot of inventory space when you're trying to do this sort of stuff. And of course I'll spend my Paragon point. And now we can actually go on and do another Rift. Now what I will do this time is I'll go up a level to 56. But I think we should be okay. So we shall see. Oh, maggots. We have maggot broods, and we have maggots, and we have death and destruction here. Oh dear. Boom. large packs, which are getting killed. We have Moltons in there, so we basically need to get away from that quick sharp.
I can't.
Let's go and deal with the scrubs over here. Oh, killed by Skeletal Warrior, not good, but we can get away from that and then come back and get away from the Molten guys because they're going to explode and do a shed load of damage. So is that yellow killed? And again, we're away from this explosion, and we can just keep going.
No way. I will not be denied. I can't.
Just keep moving. There's a speed pylon, which will help a lot.
No way. I will not be denied.
There's some blues there. Again, killing this pack should give us some more purple orbs. There we go. Pick up an F from Glory while we're there. And right. There's another minion. Need to back these up a bit. I head up this way. And there is the door. So we're on floor 2, which is an Act 3 area. So there should be a lot of monster density here. In an ideal world. Yeah, there we go. Pick up some healing globes. Stay away from the arcanes, or at least try to stay away from the arcanes.
No way.
So arcane enchanted stuff is generally painful. Like I say, another good thing about these particular areas is that you get a lot of the yellows and blues packed together as well. Oh. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone straight into those. But I kind of needed to make the health up, and when you're taking on big things like blues and yellows, you can't always just wait around for them to die. So you're going to need to, at some points, go with what you know, which is killing these guys. This hasn't helped a lot. from these guys. These guys.
I can't. Impossible. I can't.
Oh. So yeah, that didn't help. But he is nearly dead. Yep, he's dead there, so I can take that. Oh god, these fireball guys. Oh. Yeah, this is a bad run for me.
Heal.
This is a very bad run for me. I'm doing a lot of deaths, yeah. I got somehow. This is a bad run, but we're probably going to recover. See, probably. Gear's nearly broken.
You guys must heal. I am returning to town.
So I need to go back to town and fix this stuff before I go and engage the Rift Guardian again. So yeah. There we go. And the Rift Guardian this time is Rime, who is a cold version of the Guardian we fought earlier. So there's half his damage done. Keep the charge going, and there's 2/3, there's all of it, and he is done. Done. Pick up the orbs. There's some more stuff. And of course she wants to see the gem now, so let's go with the Bane of the Powerful this time. First upgrade succeeded. Oh, upgrade failed. Upgrade succeeded. Upgrade failed. Oh, 50-50, not bad. So she then disappears,
I need to go back.
which allows me then to go back to town and then get all the lovely loot. Salvage that stuff, salvage that stuff. Go see what the Book of Cain has given us. So we have an Ambo's Pride, a Braces of Destruction, a Focus. And a Code of the Shaman. Now that Focus isn't bad. See if I can change one of the stats on it with Miriam. Miriam, come over here. Now this extra damage here, what can I replace it for? I can replace it for critical hit damage. That would be handy. Damage increased by 32%. Can I do any better than 32? %. That'll do. And can I do any more than that? Can I get the full 50? Now this is the main reason why you want to do a lot of rifts and stuff, is so you have the materials to basically just keep doing this. I'll give it a couple more tries. If I can't get anything then I'll just take it as is. There's nothing stopping me doing a bit more later on. One more. Nope. Okay, I'll keep that as it is. 43 isn't anything to sniff at. I'll complete the rift.
Well done.
There we go. Now I'll go over to Shen. And I'll say, Shen, these rings you got me, they're pretty good. But I got a better one. So I'm going to take the gem out from there and put it into that one. I then wear that one instead. Now I still keep the buff because it's the same set, but the items are different stat-wise, so that actually works out as somewhat of an upgrade for me. I shall salvage that now. So look at my tempo, where's he go? So I've actually got a focus on the strength for him as well, which is quite cool. His Storm Shield and his Ancient Legendary. He's got the Fulminator. It's quite cool. So let's do another Greater Rift. Considering 56 kind of kicked our ass that time, let's try and do that again.
Are you strong enough to survive?
Trip my Berserker Rage off, and then go find something to kill. Got some orbs there. So the crit damage has helped a bit already. So we got extra crit chance and we got crit damage here, so that's great. So now we're on floor 2. We have Terror Demons here and there's a channeling pylon. Oh, then this guy reflects damage, so this could be a problem. Oh, no it's not. Just outstrip him with damage until he dies. Again, just keep moving. Remember this is timed. Take on the larger packs when you can. Anything else, just move on. And we have another nice pack of stuff here. Oh, the poison trails always hurt. Oh, there's another yellow kill there, so yet more items. Pick them up, heal myself up. Keep heading for the packs. Again, nothing there, just keep going, and then... There's a shield pylon which makes impervious to damage. Take on that group there. Just keep going again. There's the pack. can just keep moving. Floor 4. There's another type of floor that tends to have a lot of things.
No way.
Gotta be careful with these bloody boggets, so. The trappers, because the traps can actually cause a fair bit of damage. Moving. Again, just keep moving around. Ah, there's a yellow there. Desecrator is also. Ooh, there's a lot of traps in there now. Just take these healing orbs, collect them up. Pick up another healing orb. There's arcane enchanted, so I just keep away from them. More bogans. Conjure Palon, there we go. Just give me a bit of extra damage edge. The Rift Guardian is here. And he is... oh, Edithon. Fairly straightforward one. As you can see, because he is dead. But you've now beaten my time on tier 36 by 6 minutes. Excellent. I am also full on blood shards.
What do you need?
But still, we can upgrade our... lovely gem items. So let's see. As you can see, because I didn't die as well, I also get an additional chance on the upgrade. So there were only a couple of actually successful chances that time. So let's go back to town. See our friend Auric. Auric, my friend.
Your skill has grown. I grow in power.
And he gives me another level. So I'm now Paragon level 658. Add another one to the cooldown reduction on the Paragon. Get rid of the trash. Back up the gems. And then speak to Gadala. Because my pack is now full, so I kind of need some new shoulders. Just have a look if there's any ancient shoulders I can dig out.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's get rid of those. Get rid of those. Let's try again with the shoulders.
Anything could happen. Don't forget, luck always changes.
That is too expensive.
Nope. Let's use the Book of Kin to see what we got. Of course, we definitely know we got the homing pads from Kadala's stuff there. Litany of the Undaunted, the Traveller's Pledge, Fury of the Ancients, St. Archer's Gauge, and the Neanderthal. None of which I really need right now, so I'm just going to... oh, but we've also got another puzzle ring. Oh, that's a cool little item. I'm not sure what that does now. So, we go to Kanai's cube over here with the Ghost of Zoltan Ghoul. We then put the puzzle ring in the cube like so, and when I click transmute, it says it be consumed. Do we want to carry on anyway? Yes, we do.
I won't judge.
Now we opened a portal to the vault. Now what is the vault, you ask? Well, quite simple. We shall go in, and where we've seen treasure goblins in the past, this is basically their home. So here now we currently go in and we're basically smashing the place up. know, as people want to do, just trash the place. Of course, this place is perfect for getting lots of gold and gems really quickly, and depending on the treasure goblins that spawn, you can often get yourself a fair few legendaries here as well.
No way.
Oh, so we have a blood thief here. We'll drop lots of lovely blood shards for Kadala. Lots more money there. We have another blood thief there. We'll drop more blood shards. So we're back up to 565 blood shards. Of course, these huge stacks of gold dropping too, which is always good. And we're about to head to the inner sanctum where we fight the boss of this place, who is Greed. And Greed is actually a lot like the Butcher from Act 1 in terms of how they fight. There is a lot of charging and various other things. Now there is a way to get game of this particular battle where you actually can cause her to drop some more items and chests that cause and treasure goblins. But because of the difficulty of it, and it just seems so fiddly, I'm just going to kill her, which we have done here. And as you see, Greed Strongbox falls. If I click this then brings lots of lovely items out. Ah, a belt called Brutal Legend. Never actually played that game. Maybe I will someday. So we have a legendary mighty weapon, which is the Oathkeeper, and also a legendary two-handed weapon, which I believe is the Blackguard. Yes, it is. It's a Blackguard, and that's basically the vault.
I am returning to town.
So I shall return back to town now. As you can see, the vault portal stays open, but the vault is very much cleared at this point. We can't really do any more now. Actually, 1 second, it's saying the vault closes, so we may actually be able to do another one. Yep, the portal is closed. Let's see if I've got another puzzle ring. I do. So we'll actually use this puzzle ring too, I think, and we'll create another another vault portal. There we go. There is a vault, and yes, we have a fresh vault. So yes, this is something that's been added within the last couple of patches. I'll admit I haven't played a lot of Diablo recently, so I don't know exactly when this was added, but it's a cool thing because normally when the vault came along, it was something you had to do once per game. And then once you'd cleared it, you had to basically wait and do another game before you'd actually do another one. So yes, we've had a lot of blood thieves in this instance as well, so just get lots of blood shards here. There's a treasure goblin making a run for it over here. Can't have that. there is the gem hoarder. These guys are pretty cool because they just have nothing but gems, and they tend to be the highest level gems like your Imperials. So you just go and kill them, and they drop loads of Marquises and Imperials. So they're always cool to fight. And then you have like rare mobs appear, so like Tylos Lannister there. Nice little Game of Thrones in joke there, because he always pays his debts. He certainly paid his debt there now, because he is no more. Some more gems. More gems and gold. More gold. More gems and gold. Again, some more gold. And we go and take on greed again. Again, I'm not going to do any of the extra sort of hanging on to let them drop a few extra items. Don't see the point really. Just going to charge it down. If we do get another one showing up, then all the better. Ah, there we are. There's an example of what I meant. Treasure Goblin just come charging out.
Not ready yet.
But they escaped. Never mind. Oh, and that's something else that can happen. So if you keep clicking the strong box, it can cause that, which is not pleasant, but you know, sometimes unavoidable. Right, so we shall go back to town. Put some of our lovely gems back in the wrong thing there. Put them back in their correct place. There we go. And let's give us some of the trash. And identify the stuff we've had. Now, because I've been playing this a lot, I know that's Xarian. That is the Nutcracker, and these are the Stone Gauntlets. Oh, pretty good legendaries, but so the stuff I've got at the moment sort of really sort of dumps on it from a great height. So I'm going to just scrap all of these for Forgotten Souls. I'm going to try and, seeing as I got some more emeralds, then give this another go. See if it actually gives me the extra crit damage I wanted. 41. Just getting around the level I want, just not higher than 43. Though the ideal I want is 50, but so it gives me exactly 43 again. $31. $42. $28. $45. Yeah, better. Dare I push for the 50? Give it a couple of more attempts. One more. No. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at 45 for now, because that seems a decent enough damage. We'll try one more rift. Again, leave it at 56, and we'll see what we do. Ah, the keep depths. This is a very good map for density as well, because got all these nice tightly packed corridors, and lots of things normally spawn in here. Only thing you gotta watch is when you got stuff like arcanes, because if you get in the path of more than one of them, then that ruins your day like that. Of course, charging into them when they're still going is another stupid idea as well. God. I should really remember that even though I'm playing a barbarian, I don't necessarily have to roleplay stupid. Do not charge into the lovely purple beams, Karl. That doesn't work.
Impossible.
And as it stands, that's kind of scuppered me a bit on the time front, because while I was comfortably ahead, now I am somewhat on par. If in doubt, hurl a large rock at something.
Impossible.
Oh god. Now we have Moltens and Arcanes. That's a combination of like sheer insanity. Oh, and Wallers, you know, because... and poison. Because you can never have like too much ways to kill a person in a small space. Oh, that wasn't good. That's another thing you need to remember with these greater rifts, is basically picking your fights. Don't do as I do and don't go picking on the things that have multiple crowd control abilities, because it just won't work. Like, I mean, these guys, I mean, I killed the yellows. I killed the yellows for the first bunch anyway, but now the other guys here. And he's a Molten as well, so you know. we go. Just get out the hell out of the way of them. Oh. Grotesques as well. Their explosions are they're very easy to sort of discount, because on lower difficulty levels when they blow they don't really do an awful lot of damage, but then on the higher ones when they blow they take a hell of a lot. They really do. Work my way through these packs again. Again, I think this is going to be another one where I'm going to need to go and repair at some point. And that point's probably best to be now, because I'm in the clear here, so I can basically teleport, repair, and then jump back in. A nice little tidbit for those of you who've actually got like a Corsair K70 keyboard or one of the other LEDs that Corsair do. The Lux versions, the ones that do the multicolour LEDs, they've actually got functionality that's compatible with Diablo 3 if you're using the Corsair utility engine. Basically, it will deliver a pulse on the LEDs, basically up the keyboard whenever you level up, and will also pulse horizontally either orange or green whenever you find a legendary or a set item. I don't know if there's anything different for if something gets identified as a primal or not. I haven't noticed that yet because I haven't actually picked up any primals. And what else I've noticed is that it actually highlights your skill key buttons. So basically your 1, 2, 3 and 4, and also your Q button for your potion as being the inputs, and it will actually light up and dim the keys as you come across the different things.
I'm overburdened.
I'm actually full of blood shards again. That was unanticipated. Right, so let's talk to Urshi. Right, what are we going to upgrade this time? The Esoteric Alteration seems like a good option. Mainly because the other gems we've got are now at levels I'm going to need to go to higher rifts to do. And the Esoteric Alteration will actually reduce our damage by giving us non-physical damage reduction and increasing our resistances when our health is low. So I will start upgrading this a little bit. Unfortunately I missed out on the 5th upgrade because of the deaths I had, but I can still take it up to rank 40, which will give me 30% damage reduction. That comes in handy because, as you can see with the Esoteric Alteration gem, there is a cap of 100 on that. So that will come in handy at some other stage. Probably when I come to the higher rifts. So let's talk to Kadala first before I go and clear anything, to see if I can get some more of these shoulders.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
I can't carry anymore.
They've given me two different sets of Raycos, but neither of them are as good as mine. So yeah, they're going to have to go. I will try... actually, I don't need to use all of my blood shards, but I will identify the other legendaries that go here. I've got Heart Slaughter, I've got the Vile Ward. Actually, Ancient Vile Ward as well, so that's actually quite interesting. I might keep that for another character, because the bonus on those are quite good for other barbs, so that might come in handy for if I decide to level another barb at some point. As for the rest of it though, I've already got the abilities for canines that these provide, so they will all have to go. So let's put the Vile Ward in there. Let's pocket up the gems. Let's go back and grab the other blood shards before I complete the rift. Then go back to town, and then we can speak to Auric and close this rift. And when I close this rift, I believe I will close this video. So as I level up to 659, which I will do that, and with that I shall say thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to put a like in. If you want to see some more of my videos, make sure you see them before everyone else does. Make sure you click subscribe, click the little bell to notify you whenever any of my videos come up, and with that I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye.